On the 12th, that's 2 days from now, how about you meet me at the place where your father died? The 12th is his death anniversary, so I want all three of us to be there together. Is that weird? Yes? That's really weird. No, I don't think that's weird. If you don't think that's weird, then when someone rammed their knife through you, that's why you must have just let it happen. Oh god, a masked man is approaching me. This doesn't seem odd at all. Ram. Oh wow, he stuck a knife in me. A little morbid, maybe. A little? Definitely morbid. Anyway, the 12th is okay with me. You have your father's frankness, I see. Yeah, grandfather always got on my case about that. Well, I'll see you in 2 days, Jackie. Thank you. Goodbye. Jackie hangs up the call, but he stares at the phone for a long time. Shu now fully understands why the memento is linked to this particular moment and not to the point of its creation. Not wanting to intrude any more on this private moment than he already has, Shu decides it's about time to leave. Great, okay, so that the family's a bit weird. Just a little tiny bit weird. Okay, so we can make him not meet her by interrupting there, presumably making that call never happen. That seems cruel and horrible. We can't do that. We need to find out who did. Stay here to look for mementos. This is the first time Shu's exploring multiple places to look for mementos. Just like before, you can search by moving your mouse around the screen until you see something scannable light up. I can see something from here. Yeah, thank you. I know how point and click works. Okay, yeah, thank you. Remember, Chiaki's life depends on you. Christ, no pressure then. Oh, I thought that would be one. Apparently not. What does count as one here? At this point, I'm just sort of clicking around randomly. Something's got to come up at some point, right? No? Nothing at all in this room. Okay, sure. Return to map. Will there be something on the bridge? I highly fucking doubt it. The park. I don't think we've even been there yet. Oh, crappy. Alright, maybe not that. Is there any way we can... Oh, didn't mean to do that, lol. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that either. How do I get back? What? Quit, load, okay, another right click. How do we just get out of this? Because we were here. Okay, no, now we've changed position. Whatever. I wanted to come here anyway. So there's nothing here. Change sub area. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Natsume and Chiaki's classroom. Well, this seems like kind of obvious now, doesn't it? Chiaki still went to school with us on the 12th, so maybe there's something he left behind that I can use. Let's see if I remember which desk is his. It's this one here. Is there anything else we can use? What one's more hidden? I think that one's more blatant, so we'll go with this one first. What's this sticking out of Chiaki's desk? Gross. Maths. Wait! Upon noticing a certain detail, Shu quickly pulls the piece of paper out and examines it. The paper seems to be some calculus homework that Chiaki was working on at school and left unfinished. More importantly, the date scribbled at the top of the page plainly reads 12th of the 10th, 2012. It's the day Chiaki disappeared. I should scan this right away. That's not even a question, game. Come on. Yes, we should. Can't we just take it back to our classroom? It's just there. Whatever, sure. Delete a memento. We have everything we need here. We're not going to need to go back there. I hope. I hope I didn't just do something really fucking stupid. After scanning the memento with the time machine, Shu finds that Chiaki was evidently working on this homework right after school ended. When he told us all to go home without him, I guess he stayed behind for a while and worked on this here. Did he meet his mother after? I'll have to find out. Yeah, okay, I want to look at that there. This. What is it? What's this? A Karuta card? I guess Natsume must have left this after his club activities. Weird. I thought he stopped showing up to the club after he was replaced as president. It's common for senior club officers to phase out their participation and duties once the new junior officers are elected. Sure, we have a bunch of shit that we probably need to delete. The only one we can't... Okay, this has been here long enough. The only one we can't delete is this one. And we sort of messed around with this one, so I don't want to delete that one. This one we need, obviously. This one, This is pointless. We can get rid of this. Okie dokie, gone. It's tied to May the 15th. Ages ago. Wow, talk about a blast from the past. Wonder why this is still on his desk then. We'll go back to our room for now. Go ahead and use the time machine. Oh, we're just going to use it in the middle of the fucking classroom? Oh, Jesus. Okay, not going to do that one now, because that might advance the plot. So, this one. See what Natsume got up to. Shu is teleported into the middle of a classroom. It's Tuesday afternoon, and it appears that the Japanese Culture and Literature Club is using this room for their meeting. It's a weeaboo's wet dream. The members are in the middle of discussing some poetry, and Shu's eyes dart around as he tries to find his brother. He finally sees Natsume in the back corner, sleeping soundly. That is a surprise. I thought he would be someone who was always awake during these. That's a lie. I didn't think that at all. Why am I not surprised? But they're talking about one of Natsume's favourite poets, so you'd think he'd try and stay awake. Wait. Shu's gaze falls on a familiar-looking mop of brown hair. Is that Ryu? I didn't know he was in this club. Goes to show how well I knew him, I guess. In the end, our relationship was just about... Of course it was! Come on, you rented a hotel for half a night. That wasn't to discuss poet laureates. Come on. Shu decides not to think about that right now. After some time goes by, the topic turns to an official club business, and one of the members lays out a new character card set that was purchased for the club's use. The memento probably came from that box. Once they're done talking about official business, the members look over and see that Natsume, their president, is still sleeping. Seriously, has he ever been awake for a meeting? His face doesn't look right the more I look at it. Oh, that's because that wasn't Ryu. I was going to say, I don't remember Ryu looking like that. Were you expecting anything else from Mamma Mia? It's practically a miracle that he's even there. That is... I don't know what that is. What's racist against a certain family? Familyist? That doesn't seem like a word at all. Isn't he required to show up? Yeah, a wooden board would make a better president than Mamma Mia, but it is what it is. He always scores high on Japanese lit exams, so that's why we're stuck with him. Yeah, but still, if he's just gonna sleep, he may as well not come. I hate trying to talk over his snoring sometimes. Snoring! He snores! He hasn't even tried to figure that out. Wow. Hasn't even tried to just cut it out. That's pretty damn rude of them to say while Natsume's right there, but I guess they have a point. Oh, come on, he's asleep. He's not going to notice. The meeting eventually ends and the club members disperse. Annoyed by Natsume, none of them bothers waking him up. None of them bother waking him up, I'm sure they're supposed to read. After the last member leaves and the door slides shut, however, Natsume's instantly flutter open. They finally left. Wait, Natsume was awake the whole time? Natsume looks up and shakes his head before laughing bitterly and sighing. The hell am I doing? They were talking about Isa too. I definitely could have contributed to the conversation. Convenient he's saying this out loud, isn't it? But if I spoke up, they'd expect me to participate more often, and that's way more trouble than it's worth. I'm glad they think poor of me, elated even, really. Natsume looks like he's trying to convince himself of this more than anything. The sight is pretty sad to behold, even to someone as generally insensitive as Shu. So is that why? He's not actually tired all the time. He just doesn't want to contribute. Enter something deep about social anxiety here. You'll be surprised to know that I never suffered from shyness. It may be surprising. End of Memento period released. Okay. Huh. That's cute. Wonder what happens if we go in there active. Probably cock up the whole world. We don't want to do that. Go somewhere else to look for mementos. It doesn't actually matter because time doesn't tick down, and we're not gonna mess with time quite yet. Back here again, huh? I'm not sure I'll find anything, but I may as well look. This is where Chiaki met his mum, after all. It's also where he... Never mind, it won't do me any good to think about that now. Okay, so we're looking for a memento. There must be something here, even if it is hidden. No, I'm just sort of glazing the mouse over everything to see if something shows up. I mean, you could say I'm cheating. I like to think that I'm playing the game. No, nothing there at all. Oh well. Return to map. Let's go to... we've already been here. Was there anywhere else we could go within the Meisei Academy? I don't think there was. Oh yeah, there was here, but there was nothing here. Ah, yeah, we can go to Masaharu and Yukinori's classroom. Do I want to? Do I care enough? Alright, what's this largely oversized envelope here? Jesus Christ! That's huge! Alright, what is it? Shu finds his eyes drawn to a suspicious-looking letter in Masaharu's desk that's been sealed with a heart-shaped sticker. It seems to have been opened and read already, probably by Masaharu himself. He knows it has nothing to do with saving Chiaki, but Shu just can't resist. No, it's a love letter. I don't care. I don't care enough to look for that. Dormitory. There's only one bedroom we haven't looked in. Oh, we can look here. Is there anything here? I don't think so. There's clearly nothing vague. No, nothing around here at all. Change sub area. They wouldn't notice, right? It's fine if we just waltzed in. Natsume's at work and Yukinari's probably off at the library studying. And now's a good time to poke around a little. Not sure if I'll find anything relevant though. Yet stop judging me. Pen? No. Is there anything here? That giraffe? Well, that giraffe I thought looked out of place. Really? That is what I can scan. Great. I might put that in. I think we have like one useless item we can get rid of. What the hell is that? Shu takes a figurine out of the closet and stares at it apprehensively. The inscription of the flat part the girl's standing on reads Kulala. It seems to be hand-painted figure of a character from some anime. I now don't care. Could this be Natsume's? No, Natsume doesn't watch anime. He's a Walt Disney purist. What? Are there two different factions in Japan? Those who watch anime and those who watch Disney? That seems like a very odd split. Oh well. Sure. Why not? We do have the pointless one, which is Yukinori's pencil. We'll just delete that. It's fine. We don't need it. Is Yukinori some kind of anime maniac? Kind of shocking. Yeah, it could just be that someone randomly gave it to him to use, but whatever. Actually, I don't know whether this matters, but for ease's sake, we're going to go to my room. And do it there, just in case. Because we're playing this game like we should do. So, now into my room. It still calls it Chiaki's and Shu's room. It's just a bit cold. Oh shit, we can go to the kitchen and look there? I didn't realise. Okay, sure, we'll go to the kitchen and look. Anything at all here? Yep. Yeah, I kind of had, I had a feeling that might be the case. Return to map. That doesn't do anything, does it? No. So how do I now use the time machine? Do I have to change sub area? Go here. Now what? Right click. No, it's not right click. Oh, it's here, isn't it? Time machine. There we are. Got there eventually. What haven't we looked at? We've looked at these two. Should have deleted over that one as opposed to Yukinori's pencil, but whatever. We've already looked at that one, so there's this one? Wasn't there an important... Oh, no, this is the important one. I was going to say, hang on a second. So we've done that one, we've done that one, and we've done that one. We're going to look at this one first. 6 to 7 a.m. Who's getting up early to get their anime fix? The time machine takes Shu to Natsume and Yukinori's dorm room on the first floor of the dormitories. Both inhabitants seem busy at the moment, so Shu sits on the bed to observe for a bit. Natsume is on one side of the room getting ready for work. He's hanging up his school uniform and getting his things together. On the other hand, Yukinori is... what is he doing? It's hard to see what Yukinori's up to when Shu's sitting down, so he rises from the bed to get a better look. I was going to say, you can't move around. You don't have to stand like a statue. To his surprise, it seems like Yukinori is putting together some anime character figurine, the Kulala figurine that Shu used to teleport to this time. Yes, I could have figured that out for myself, thank you. He's already assembled most of the pieces into a more recognisable shape and is now carefully painting them with some acrylic paints. Ha, I've never seen him so focused on something before. He must really like that anime character. I wouldn't have expected that from someone like him. It's like anyone can watch anime, and it's not all weeaboos. shocked face. Soon, Natsume also starts taking an interest in what Yukinari is working on. Yukinari, what are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing? Putting an anime character figure together? So you do know. Why did you have to ask then? Okay, why are you doing it? Don't judge him! Can we... Yeah, okay, that looks much better. My older brother, Toshimasa, sent it to me as a late birthday present. Wouldn't it be rude if I didn't put it together? Late? Was it your birthday? July the 11th. Holy shit, this is like the 7th of October, isn't it? Someone can't count, that's all I'm saying. Wow, that is pretty late. No kidding, his brother was like 4 months off. I was going to say, to be fair, I think the latest birthday present I've ever received is 7 months late, so it's still not the latest. I'm actually surprised he bothered giving me a present at all. Why, did you have a bad relationship with your brother? Not at all, he's just not the type to remember things like that. That's why Facebook exists. Otherwise, let's face it, what are the chances of you remembering? Oh, since it looks like you're going to ask, I'll go ahead and tell you that my brother is some sort of maniac when it comes to anime. This character, Kilala, is one of his particular favourites. Oh, great. So he only buys shit that interests him to other people. My family would be thrilled if I bought them all visual novels for Christmas, I'm sure. They wouldn't. I don't share his interest, but I feel like I can finish assembling the figure. Perhaps I can figure out why he likes it so much. That's surprisingly deep of you. Yeah, what do you mean, surprisingly? Christ, what is it with the Mamma Mia family and just being so offensive? Surprisingly? I mean, expectedly. As expected, you're a genius when it comes to the human condition. I'll let you off with the hook this time, Natsume. Shouldn't you be going to work, though? Yeah, not that my boss will notice if I'm late. Probably, but I shouldn't test him. I'll see you later. Natsume leaves and heads off to work. Shu watches Yukinari continue to paint the figurine for a little while before he decides to go back as well. We gain nothing by returning to that scene in active mode. Nothing good will come of that. Alright, so we've only got one more thing to do. We need to... It's there, isn't it? Right. Let's see where he went and who stabbed him, I guess.